Hello, before I start this video, I want anybody who is below the age of 18 to leave this video. It contains fetish works that you should not be seeing unless if you are over the age of 18 and you want and you feel comfortable doing it. Also, I have a stutter, so please be patient with me. I have autism, which is a neurodivergence thing, so I might stutter or have long pauses because I did write the script, but I still have issues. Okay, thank you. Now, onto the video. Now, so I was scrolling on Twitter like I do, just for art inspiration or just something South Park related. I love South Park. But I stopped at this one tweet that showed a screenshot of a girl drawing art of a real life person without their consent. Now you may be like, oh, I see videos like this all the time on TikTok of that one guy drawing people on the subway, or that's not that bad. People do that all the time. And now the issue with that is it's not normal art. It was fetish art. It was inflation art of this girl who she saw out in public at a McDonald's and drew them without consent because they thought it looked cute. I'm not going to kink shame because whatever, as long as you aren't hurting anybody, doing anything illegal, etc., etc., I don't really care. But this draws a line of you should never draw somebody in a sexual situation without their permission, considering the fact that they probably don't want some random fucking stranger drawing them in their own little fantasy. And now, due to the public backlash they were receiving on Twitter, because obviously you're going to receive backlash and hate for doing that, they had a meltdown about how they lost friends and they don't have the motivation to get an IRL job. The post does not apologize. They show no remorse, and it's like they're having a pity party for themselves. Like, yeah, your friends won't want to stay friends with you if you do something like this. Like, if my friend did this, I would be very pissed and would not talk to them ever again. I would block them on everything. And they go on about how people are throwing stones at them. And it's obviously like, yeah, you're gonna get shit on for doing this. You should have thought about what you were doing before posting it. And actually, you should have thought about what you're doing before you decide to draw it, because that is fucking gross. And they also refuse to take a break from the internet, saying they have nothing in real life. But what would clearly help them is taking a break from the internet, because clearly they can't handle backlash and they should not be on the internet for a very long time, and they should be going to therapy and possibly doing some outdoor like events or something where they can meet new people to interact with. And then they also go on about their dead dad and family issues, which this is not about. This has never been about your family. Nobody has brought up your dead dad or your family issues into this. This has nothing to do with the fact that you drew fetish art of somebody you didn't even know. For all you know, they could have been underage. They could have only been like 17 or 16. Because I know some people who look older than they are. And that's why you ID people who look under 30 in Wisconsin, where I live, if you're selling alcohol. And it's just so disgusting and gross, and the creator of the behavior is unacceptable. I want them to take a break, think about their actions, go to therapy, and then come back when they really mean it and apologize. And I hope the person who they drew this art without consent of did not find the art, or because I don't think I would want to see that art even if I knew it existed. And this won't fix anything, but it's a step into the right direction by doing these things to correct your behavior. Now, this is all I really have to say on this Twitter drama. There hasn't been much more information. I tried to get as many screenshots as I could collect, but yeah. hopefully they take a break and don't return to the internet for a very, very long time.